Okay, so we're back with Jupiter in the ninth house. And what do you know? OMG, like Jupiter is actually comfortable here. This is where Jupiter parties the most, the hardest. And Jupiter feels like someone that has all the information and not just any information, like the top information of all information. And Jupiter seeks to use that information to motivate others, to teach others, to expand the horizon of others and the way others see the world that's in front of them and how they relate to it. Jupiter in the ninth house is a traveler, and not just any traveler, a traveler of long distance, fond of culture, and likes to learn about different cultures. It's not enough to just know the area that it's in and the people that it's around. As a matter of fact, this person, because of traveling and the interest that they have when it comes to other cultures, they could actually marry someone or be interested in someone for like a long-term partner that is from another culture. So Jupiter in the ninth house, people, they learn through experience as well. So Jupiter in the ninth house is going to want to have as many learning experiences as possible. And you know what? Even if they don't consciously know this, in their lifetime, they will come across a lot of situations that have them experience different aspects of life. And it may not all the way always be good, but it could be where it turned out good. It could have been learning lessons that turned out good to where they could have died, or they could have lost a job, or something to where it could have took them down, but it didn't, and they learned from it. And this could be a person that takes these learning experiences and these experiences in life and use them to teach other people. Because it's not all about college and school learning. It can be a learning of experience and learning on a spiritual level. So Jupiter ninth house people also could be highly religious, or they can have a belief system that, where they're strongly connected spiritually, and they use that to motivate others and to push others along. Although Jupiter ninth house can be highly educated people, especially like if in the chart there's nothing that is blocking or opposing or squaring them their direct route to education. And even when they have a hard time, they can still finish school, finish college. It could be earlier on in life, it could be later in life, depending on what the chart looks like, or gain some type of high positions in education, certification, whether it's a degree and or just through influence. People can find them very highly influential or popular because of the type of heights that they can get to, and because of their accomplishments, even if it's experience wise. I mean, you could be a Jupiter in the ninth house person and never step foot in the school. You could have been like a big time drug dealer or something that, made it through prison and restarted your life over, and people see you doing good. And let's say you never restarted your life over. Let's say you remain that big time drug dealer. People can be like, okay, well, look, this person, they know how to push that product. It's like whatever you do, you have some type of extra know and extra experience in it, that not only do you tell people, but they can see you're distinguished in that area. You're lucky in that area. Now, listen, I don't want to use anything like drugs, but I'm just saying it doesn't matter what it is that you are learned in. Okay, people are going to notice you for it. And if you have Jupiter in the ninth house, you definitely need to, it's a must that you expand past the current position and the current place that you're at, that you live in and you dwell in. You need to travel. You need to expand your mind. You need to seek out experiences, because sometimes people with Jupiter in the ninth house, they'll shy away from experiences and expansions. And they could really be stuck on their current belief system and what you know works for you. That's how Sagittarius. That ninth house is a house of Sagittarius. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. Jupiter in the ninth house, that's what you have. You could really be driven by what you believe. And I mean, I see this even with people that did go, and let's say you worked and you got a college education, but and you formed yourself to fit in that world, to fit as that lawyer or that doctor, or what you learned. It's hard to get some of you guys out of that position in order to go towards your true calling, because you could want to, but you can be like, oh well, you know what, but I earned this degree, or I'm this pastor, how do I have to stick here. And it's funny because Sagittarius is not known as like a stubborn sign. But the thing about Sagittarius though, Sagittarius keeps going forward in whatever direction they're trying to go in. They don't really stop all the time to think about the moves that they're making, and until they find themselves in that position. And then for a lot of Sagittarius, it's like, well, I'm not about to turn around now. I'm just going to keep going. And sometimes they can keep going, further, deeper into a direction that they need to stop themselves and then go back the other way with, So you can get whatever belief system is here, you can get that belief system, you can get it hardcore and no backing down. Okay? So it's important to sometimes stop and challenge your belief system with other belief systems, and not be so quick to identify yourself with just one thing or the other. The good thing about Jupiter in the ninth house though, you like looking into different cultures, and you like expansion and expanding your mind. And so the good thing about it is, you don't have to be stuck in limited belief systems. You don't have to be, and you might actually seek not to be, but I'm here to encourage you that you shouldn't. Jupiter in the ninth house people have broad visions. Like you can be prophetic even, and you can actually visualize things in images. And that's why people can look towards a lot of you guys to help lead or guide them. And that's why you can see pastors or ministers or just like people in the spiritual field that people go to and look for this wise information from. Because people with this position can be very wise, but they can be prophetic. They can be able to predict things before it happens. And they have enormous vision for themselves. So if it's anything that you ever want to do, or you want to pursue, or you want to go after, you will have your eyes on the prize. Now, some of you guys may wonder left or right before you get there, but your eyes will be on that prize. And sometimes it could be hard, though, to get to where your vision is, because it can be so big. And sometimes you have to kind of just take step by step and towards your vision until you get the whole vision, until you get the whole plan or picture completed. It's just like with a degree. You don't just go and straight and get a degree. You take different classes, multiple years. So that's how Jupiter in the ninth house breaks down its vision, because sometimes, you know, you'll project so much of what you want to get accomplished or how you see yourself, and then it's hard to live up to at the same time. Okay, so you have to keep that in mind. But you guys are very good with taking in information, learning large sums of information at any given time. And a lot of you guys are just naturally wise. If I have to say anything or give any advice for Jupiter in the ninth house, I'll just say, you know, don't give up on your vision. Definitely expand and allow yourself to be open-minded. If one thing's not working for you, you can try out different things. And don't give up on your vision. Like, sometimes you have to break things down to smaller pieces and portions and work yourself up. But your luck comes when you're able to expand. You're in a certain environment, you're not finding the relationships that work. Try moving to a different environment. Try moving to a different culture. You know, you had a job or a certain belief system, you feel like it's not working for you in the life that you want, try another one. No need to think closed-minded. No need for any closed-mindedness. Expansion is the word. Just don't over-expand. Okay, so this has been Jupiter in the ninth house. I'm Butterfly to Light, and you know I'll be back. So, like, share, subscribe.